Every day of the year is hard for a mother who lost a child, but Mother's Day is one of the hardest, of course. A triple shooting at a gas station rocked the community around this time last year. It left a Detroit woman reeling from the loss of her only child. 7 News Detroit reporter Jasmine Barmore caught up with her as she tries to make her way through a new mothering role.
He always bought you gifts and everything like that. If it was one gift you could get, what would that be?
To have him back.
For Marilyn Fortner, Mother's Day is a day she used to look forward to. Now, at her son's final resting place, she tells me how she spends Mother's Day after losing her only child.
You know, it's very empty.
The tragedy happened just 8 days before Mother's Day last year. You may remember the story of the triple shooting at the mobile gas station on McNichols and the Lodge on the city's west side. 3 people were locked inside the store by the station's clerk. Police say the clerk was in a dispute with the shooter over stealing something from the store. The value of that theft was between $3 and $4. 2 of the victims survived, but Fortner's son, Gregory Carlos Kelly, did not.
He didn't even know my son, and my son became a victim. And now I have no son.
And while both the alleged shooter and gas station clerk were charged, Fortner is still forced to move on without her son.
Mother's Day, now and the future. I have no son to share it with.
Fortner says the days leading into Mother's Day are no longer spent getting excited about what they used to do together. Instead, she now gets sad reminiscing.
And on Mother's Day, I would always fix a Mother's Day dinner.
Fortner is missing her son, but what she holds on to is the memories. One memory he left her with.
I have my grandkids, and that's a blessing to have 3 beautiful grandchildren.
Since his death, Fortner has thrust into a new role, caring for 2 of her son's 3 children.
So used to hearing his voice every morning, and the realization of we won't hear that voice anymore has really completely overwhelmed us.
As Fortner works to turn that overwhelming feeling into strength, she says the Hallmark holiday reserved to celebrate moms now forces her to accept a mother's worst nightmare. If you could say anything right now to a mother that is in your shoes, what would you say to her if this was her first Mother's Day without her child?
That is very hard. And this is what we have to look forward to in the future for Mother's Day.
On Detroit's East Side, Jasmine Barmore, 7 News Detroit.